Hello students, in this video we will start with the chapter Social Health. Now do you all know what is social health? Now you must be knowing what is social. So social health is the ability of a person to establish good relation with other person. For example, the friends that the person make or the relationship that it makes with the other people. We have so many relationships with others. We have our friends, we have our family. So this is called as the social health, and it depends on the ability of person to person. Some person have more number of friends, more number of people to talk to, whereas some have few number of friends and few number of people to talk to. So all this thing is related to the social health. So now we know the meaning of social health. But does social health influence the health and well-being of every individual? So yes, it does affects the health of each and every individual. Now there are various factors which affects the social health of a person. For example, education. Your education level can have an effect on how healthy you are. Education gives you the tool you need to make good decision about your health. People with more education are more likely to live longer. And also, education opens our mind so that we are prone to more number of people. We can actually interact with more number of people. Financial status, that is our income, the amount of money you make has an effect on your social health. People with higher incomes tend to be healthier and live longer than people with low incomes. Also, people with higher incomes, they have friends with the people who earn in those income only. We make friends according to our financial status. So this is related to financial status. Like people with low earning financial status are not able to maintain their lifestyle as people with high earning financial status. Then there are other factors as well in the residential area that you live, whether you are able to interact with other people or not. So your transport facility, safety, social treatments, political conditions, all of these factors are affecting your social health. Now, there are four main factors which are disturbing the social health. First is the mental stress. Second is addiction. Third is incurable disease. And fourth is excessive use of modern technology. We will be taking each of these factors and we will be learning in depth about these factors. Let us first talk about the first disturbing factor. First is the mental stress. Now, mental stress is related to your mind. Now, it has observed that in these days, because of the advancement in technology, because of the increased amount of competitions that is there, because there is competition in each and every field, whether we talk about education, about jobs, about employment, about business, in each and every field there has been a lot of competition which has been seen, and because of which many people are not able to cope up with this competition, and hence mental stress increases. Even children are facing the problem of mental stress and loneliness, and this is because of the nuclear family, and parents are staying outdoors due to job. They are not able to open up to anyone. They are not able to share their problems with anyone. And because of which is what is happening is that the stress level of them is increasing. They are not able to communicate themselves with others, and hence even children these days face mental stress. Now, mental stress can also increase because of our society. In our society, in many families, girls are not treated equal to boys. There are many binding on girls and excessive freedom are given to boys. This also increases mental stress. also girls have to face the problems like teasing and molestation, and because of these reasons, that is teasing and molestations, their personality is affected and indirectly it affects the mental problems. There has been mental health issues seen in such type of the adolescent girl who faces the molestation and teasing issues. Then in our society, everyone has to face some or the other stress. Like these days we are facing stress for the coronavirus, when the vaccine will come and when everything will become normal. So these ways some or the other stress is faced by everyone, because of the increase crime or violence or any type of disorder. Any type of addiction is dangerous for our social health. Now, in these days, it has been observed that children in their early age, they try tobacco, they try cigarette, gutka, alcohol, drugs, etc., etc. All these addictions are seen more in children. And why is it so? It can be because of peer pressure, that your friends are smoking or your friends are drinking, then that means you should also try. So they force the other friend also to try. So in this way, the peer pressure can also lead to addiction. Then next is because of the symbol of high standard of living. We have been seeing in the movies and all that people who smoke, who drink, they have a huge amount of lifestyle, who goes to pubs and all, they are having a standard lifestyle. So people try to imitate them, and because of which they fall into these type of addictions. Next, some children can also imitate the elders. If in the family someone is smoking or drinking, then the children will also try to imitate them. They ask, yeah, chalo, papa ye kar rahe, mummy ye kar rahe, so I should also try this. So in these way, children develop addictions. Now, many of us have a different look to the people who suffer from leprosy, AIDS, or TB, or any type of mental disorders. We feel that these people should not be included in our lifestyle, in our life. And so, we ignore such type of people who suffer from incurable disease. So, such incurable disease affects the social health of the person. Observe this picture. What can you understand from this picture? Well, the incident shows that a woman is misbehaving with a person. Now this person looks like an old, and he may be suffering from some incurable disease. And we all have this type of behavior to such people. So misbehaving with such type of people or mistreating such people will increase their sufferings. So it is not at all right, it is not at all rational to behave in this manner. Rather, what we can do is we should have an approach to help such type of people. If we cannot help them, if you cannot provide them food or place to live, at least we can call to any social awareness group about such type of person, and in this way you will help the person. Taking care or talking with the old person will help that person to ease his suffering. When a person will speak, it might happen that the person is already suffering from a lot of issues, from lot of family troubles or any financial problems. So if we talk to such type of people, then their sufferings can be reduced. Another important factor that is disturbing our social health is the excessive use of modern technology. Now, we all know that technology is developing day by day, the world is advancing, but these technological problems uh, can actually affect a person's social health. People spend more time with cell phones, and if a person is using cell phones, then several hours goes in that, and usually people are unaware of their surrounding, what is happening around them. We are not concerned about anything when we use our cell phones. So this is a sort of addiction, and this can lead to endangering of the social health. Observe the two pictures. What difference can you find between both the pictures? Now, for over a period of time, it has been seen that there is a decline in the time which children used to play outdoor games. Mostly, children are playing indoor games like they play games on computer, or they spend most of their time on mobile phones rather than going outside and playing. Chalo, these days to we have coronavirus, so we cannot go out and play. But in before coronavirus also, they have been observed that children are not going out. They love to play games, or they love indoor things. They love indoor activity, that is play using mobile phones, internet, and using computers. So all these indoor games are much preferred by children these days. But this is not good for the social health. Even in researches, it has been proven that outdoor play is much more fun, and it is also necessary to help the kids to be physically and mentally fit and active. Now here in the first image, you will see that the boy is using cell phone while eating. Is it right to use cell phone while eating? How many of y'all do this? Well, it is wrong, as it can affect the proper digestion of food. Since the boy is focused on mobile, he will not be chewing the food well before swallowing. He might even mistakenly eat something which he should not consume. So, mobile phones while eating should be avoided, and it is for y'all also. Now in the second picture, you will see that there is a person taking selfie on road. Is it right to take selfie on road? Well, it is very much wrong, as it can lead to accident and the person may lose his life. For the sake of safety, selfies should not be taken on places like train or bus stop or railway track, or even on roller coaster, or with the busty streets, or on the highways. Even when you go for visiting places, or you go on your trip, then on high cliff or on any water bodies, you should avoid taking selfies. Because of modern technology, various physical problems like tiredness, headache, insomnia, forgetfulness, joint pains, and especially the problems of vision may arise due to the radiation of cell phones and gadgets. Now, children who watch cartoon films may imitate the characters of those films. Huge information is available on the internet and is used for viewing some inappropriate videos also. And some person also indulge in clicking pictures during accidents, and instead of saving the person, if any type of accident has taken place on the road, people first try to make videos and click pictures so that they can be uploaded on the social platform. But those videos, and instead of wasting time on those videos and pictures, the person can life can be saved. They can actually call an ambulance and save the person's life.